My name's John Hunter and I run the Cuestars Academy. Been doing these talk-throughs which have proven very popular, and what I'm going to do today is do a talk through the HENDRY'S 6 steps to 100 break, which I'd sort of put a Cuestars Academy sort of version of. And that practice challenge I think is for players that haven't yet made a century break in a match, and the idea is with their training they can sort of experience that step-by-step process. And this first step one I'm going to look at is you can use this step for somebody who's just starting to play snooker, so it's a good little challenge to see if you can pot 2 reds and 2 blues. And the way I'm going to do it today is I'm going to use it as part of my practice session today. So my target is to try and achieve all the steps, and then also in doing that try and get past 300 points. So that's what I'm up to today. So I'm going to film it, talk my way through it and share it with you. And as I said, there are lots of practice challenges on the Cuestars Academy, and they're suitable for all standards of players, right from beginners right through to professional players. So here goes. So I'm going to start off by trying to pot 2 reds and 2 blues to achieve the 12 break. So I think Stephen Hendry calls this the first break. And if you want to watch his video, I'll put the link to it in the description. That's a his Q-Tips channel, Stephen Hendry. Right, so my first shot here, what I'm trying to do is I've left a straight red and I'm just trying to get to this midpoint. So around this area, and then it leaves me the perfect angle on the blue. So with this first step, this 12 break, I can play plain ball shot, sort of underhit that a bit. Now, if you underhit a shot, then it's good because you've got to sort of cope with something else. You know, if I landed there, it was perfect, just roll it in, got on the red. But because I've fallen out of position, I've now got to make some decisions. And what I'm going to try and do is try and half ball cannon this red. So I'll push it that way and my white comes across there. So that's again, that's what I'm visualizing. And it's I just think it's just a little soft stun. Okay, and that just pushes that red. It's not ideal, but it's not too bad. So you can see once you've lost your cue ball, it's very hard to get it back again. Again here, I think I'm going to have to play a little nudge on this blue, probably about a quarter ball cannon this time, push it this way again. I think that's my best option. There's not quite enough room to go past the blue, I think, come off the top cushion. So again, just a little stun. So I've sort of pictured the shot. Tried to keep my eye on the red ball, not look at the blue, as tempting as it is. Okay, got a little bit of a thin cut here just to finish things off. Have I overcut it? Oh, drama. Oh, just drops in. So that's step one achieved. It was an ugly break, but it doesn't matter. As I said, it still counts as 12 points. Probably more fun to watch anyway. Right, so I'm going to move on to step 2 now. So there'll be a little bit of a fade out, so you don't have to see me all setting it all up. So now I've got 4 reds to take with the blues. Make sure you spread the reds out a little bit so they pot in the corners as well. And the idea is to try and make a 24 break. So the first shot I'm going to play is I'm just going to try and roll this in plain ball and leave that off straight blue that I'm looking for. So I've just got the right angle there on that. So I can just drop this in softly. I think I'll play for the outside red. It's got a little bit more angle then. This was perfect. I'll just put a little bit of punch on that. So what I mean by punch is I'm just hitting the centre of the ball with just a little bit power. Again here, I'm going to play top side of the blue. Didn't hit that very good. So I've got a little bit more angle on the blue than I wanted. So just drop this very soft. So because of that, I have to play this red in the top half of the table. Look to try and get a nice bit of screw back on in this. So nice and light on the cue ball. Yeah, again, didn't hit it good. So I want to do this, but I'm going to have to play that little half ball cannon like I did on step one. So just playing the cannon on that. Not too bad, a little bit thicker would have been better. Right, okay, so I've got quite a nice natural path here, just to slip inside the blue and come off the top cushion, and I'll put just a tiny, just favour the left side of the cue ball here, because when I hit this cushion I want it to come straight, don't want it to go across over there onto the top side cushion, so just a tiny little bit of left on this, just above centre as well. And then try and bring that back again. It's just trying to judge the pace of the table. The straight on the blue, the better. That's not too bad. So a little 3/4 ball pop to finish with. So I'm aiming just inside the right edge of the blue. And there's step 2 achieved. So that's 2 steps. So now on to step 3. Yeah, I'm on step 3 on Hendry's 6 steps to 100 break. So this time I've got 4 reds around the black, just so you know where I put them. I've got this red halfway between the black and the top cushion. I've got this red halfway between the black and the pink spot. And then I've spaced these 2 reds sort of in line with the black. They're about halfway between the black and the side cushion. And the idea here is to try and pop the 4 reds with blacks. So again, I'm going to try and be careful to keep my cue ball nice and tight. Wander around if I can help it. So I'm just starting there by just leaving myself low on the black, because I could play little soft stun and try and fit in this area, but there's a risk I could fall in front of that red, which I don't want to do. So that'll make that shot much harder. So I'm just going to play through the gap there. So this shot again is that little punch shot. So it's just sends the ball a little bit of power just to push it out. Okay, could have done with just pushing that a bit more. So just need to drop this in very softly. I'm going to be on a high black, which will be fine. I'm just being careful there to make sure that I can get my hand on the table. If I push that any further, then I would have probably been playing off the cushion. There's a little bit too much angle to stay on this red below the black, so I'll be playing for the one above it. So again, it's just a little bit of punch on this, so just below centre. Okay, I didn't play that good. I sort of overcut the black, but not too bad. She's got quite a nice angle on this. So the key thing here is just to make sure I land above the black straight or above the black. So that's what I'm visualising. I'm just having a little look at that area before I play the shot. And that's pretty much where I put it, so that's okay. Again, get my hand on the table there, but I could have played that shot better. I could have got a bit close to the black. The shot I'm seeing is just to roll this in gently, I think. I'm going to be okay. But Yeah. I mean, it might have been better just to play the screw shot there, to be fair. You could have hit the ball a bit better, but sometimes you just have to go on what you feel good about. If you feel positive about a shot, then always play it. I'm just dropping in this very softly, making the pocket as big as possible and not making sure that my cue ball doesn't come away from the black. And what's nice about this, when you've got a few of our junior players that are stuck on that one a little bit, bless them, they get on that final couple of balls, the old tensions in the cue arm, and it is quite difficult to finish the job, but that's the whole purpose of having targets and goals when you're training, so that when you do get down to the last few balls to achieve something, you feel that tension in your cue arm that you're going to feel in matches. So it's good that you experience that when you're doing your training. Right, so that's step 3 achieved. Now on to step 4. Right, we've now reached step 4. So the idea of step 4 is to try and make a 50 break. Now this is where I just sort of vary away a little bit from what Stephen Hendry did on his video. What I've done here is I've positioned 3 reds between evenly spaced between the black and the pink, and then 4 reds between the pink and the blue. They sort of space out a little bit better that way, I think. And the idea here is to be mindful that you're trying to get to 50, so you've got 6 points to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the red near the black, so to get the break going. And because I'm close to this, I'm going to play for a low black. If the white was further away, I might play for a high black, but from here, I feel confident I'm going to be able to sort of land on that low black okay. Okay, and that's what I've done. Now again, I could screw inside these rests, but there's always a little risk of a cannon. This is looking more natural to me, just to punch through that gap. And you'll hear me mention this punch shot a lot, and it's almost a plain ball shot with a little bit of power, a little bit of strength. You can see that I can keep that cue ball close to the next red, which is what I want. And again, straight on the red, which is fine. I can play for the low black because I'm nice and close, so I can control it. So I can sort of be confident of judging the pace of that. It's when you're further away, it's better to play for the low black. Sorry, high black. Right, again, got a lovely little angle here just to punch up into this area, be on 3 or possibly 4 reds. So I'm just visualising that, just looking. Now I'll try and play the shot. Okay, again, didn't hit that good. Really got the cue arm going yet. Now, because I've taken 2 reds and 2 blacks, it allows me now to play for the pink if I want. I think I will. I'm just going to play for this red below the pink and just play a little soft stun. Again, just keeping close to the pink ball. Okay, so I'm not moving my cue ball very fast. It's easier to keep control. Very straight on this. So I do need to sort of pick a red I want to play on. I don't really want to land twixt in between. The easier one, I think, seems to be this one, because I don't want to sort of really hit this pink really softly. Okay, that seems to be all right, I think. Right, so my score's up to 23 at the moment, so I'm nicely on my way to this 50 break I need. There's just enough room here just to plain ball this, just squeeze this inside the red and get the right side of the blue. I'm careful not to overhit that. I don't want to go too far past the blue, because with that red next door to it, I would end up then needing to play cannons and things. And this is where I need to play one of these little nippy screw shots just to bring it across here. So I've got these 2 reds into the top pocket. So and if I don't fall nicely on them, then that red will still go into the green pocket. So just a nice little soft screw on the shot. Nice So just nice and deep on the cue as you dare. Okay. Again, you notice I didn't move the cue ball far. So my counting is not always brilliant, but I think that's 29 now. So again, I've got a lovely little angle here, just a soft stun across for the pink. Again, I'm not moving the cue ball far. And the same again, just a little soft stun. So what's that, 30? So that leaves me nicely on that red next to the pink. Just pulled that back a little bit further than I wanted. 36. Now I could play this very softly. It'll give me the right angle on the pink. But I don't like it. I think I'm going to just come off the cushion, because again, I'm not a fan of fighting an angle where you're trying to pinch a bit of the pocket or anything like that. So it just seems easier to me to use the side cushion here. You see there, it just feels better, that shot. I feel like I'm in more control of it. Now again, similar kind of situation really. I could stun up here, but I've got perhaps a little bit more angle than I like. So I'm just going to punch it off the cushion and come out for the red. So I'm coming towards the red. Just again, that just feels more natural. So it's sort of a middle ball punch. Yeah, again, not brilliant. Ooh, a bit disappointed with that, to be honest. Big area to play in. So I've got to go up and down the table. So again, I'm just picturing this. I want to bring it down here, so I've fallen on the blue, and if I go too far, I've got the pink. Yeah, that's the shot. It's just a tiny little bit of side on this, a little bit of right. So it's just a matter of judging this pace. You can see there the right hand side just brought it across, and then the blue to finish. Well, boy, I hope that was 50, because I lost count, but I'm pretty sure that when you take a couple of blacks for the first one, should be all right. But I think it's going to be a bit tight. Probably 50 or 51, if it's not 49. Anyway, that is step 4 done. Possibly a 50 break achieved, but of course what I'm looking to do is to get the 100 break at the end of these 6 steps, and to get to 300 points. So I think we're okay with that. Anyway, I'm going to move on. So next is 70 break. Right, this is step 5 on the Cuestars Academy version of Stephen Hendry's 6 steps. Now, again, I'm pretty sure that he does something slightly different here. It's a little bit random. So what I've tried to do is I've tried to do like a 10 red version of the Xmas tree that we've got on the Cuestars Academy. And that seems to be working really well with our players. So the idea with this one, you notice we still haven't got the book colours up here yet. The idea of this one is to try and hit a 70 break. There is 80 points available, so I've got 10 points to play with this time. But I've got one additional little obstacle to get around. I've got these 3 reds that are safe, so I'm going to have to be looking to bring them into play. And I'm probably going to try and get them into play quite quick if I can. As soon as I've got ball in hand to start the break, I'm going to be looking to lead a low black so that I can get into these reds straight off. So just going to stun the white dead here and leave a nice little low black. And here I'm just visualising making a cannon on that red. And the angle I've got, I should be able to screw into it. So once I've done my little looking now, just really concentrate on making a nice hit on the black. Now, how's that going? Might not be any good. Didn't get the backspin there just to pull off that, so I think I'm stuck, have I? I've got, I think this one just about goes, but it's going to be hard to get on the colour. Just looking to see if I brush off it. Don't think that's going to stay on the pink. Might do. Might do. Oh, this is tough. Well, I've completely misread that, but it's worked out okay. I landed on the blue instead. Okay, so I'm back in with a shout. Right, the shot I'm seeing here is just to run off the cushion into this area, and if I'm short, I've got these two reds in the middle. So just nice and high on the cue ball here. Okay, that's all right. Put me down for the red by the black, so that's 14 the score. Right, I've got a nice natural angle here just to play off the side cushion. Middle ball. Try and just get close to the back so that I can get my hand on the table. I've got a little bit of an angle, which I have. It's 15. So if I don't move the cue ball far, I'm just looking to see. No, they won't go in the middle. So so what's my next best option? I wonder. Do they go to this middle? A bit tight. Right, okay. Right, I'm still sort of liking the idea of punching across here. Seems to be the best option I think I've got. Yeah, that felt nice. 22. Now, yeah, I think the best shot here is just to run this through for the blue. I can just get the right side of the blue. Yeah. 23. Now I could punch this out, or I could use the side cushion. The shot I'm sort of favouring actually is to use the side cushion. I think it's because my cue ball's further away. Right. Again, isn't that great? I've got the backup red, so it's not too bad. So pink's the ball I want to play for. If I leave a straight pink, so just nice and deep on the cue ball here. Just try and get the stun. Ow, just lost the white a little bit there, but it's not a problem because I can just punch it and play for this red instead. I would have liked to just stopped it dead and played those two reds, but that's a little bit risky now. So just a little punch on this. There you go. That's okay. Now then, again, I'll be fighting this if I try and stay on the pink. Although the pink is the easiest ball to get to those two reds. So can I? Yeah, I'll still favour it. Just a little soft stun. Nice and deep on the cue ball. There we go, that's okay. Definitely the pink was the right ball to be on there, although, yeah, I would have rather have been the other side on it, so I didn't get that perfect. A little bit tricky now. So I'm sort of tempted to try and screw and try and get on this red, and if I'm not, I'm on this one. I think that's what I'm going to try. Yeah, I'd like to have been able to reach across to play that. But I suppose the good news is I can easily get to the pink from that red. And that's a shot. And if I get it, it's the tricky red's gone. Right, okay. Now, I've got a better angle on the pink this time. Looks like I have. And no. So it looks like I'm playing for the red by the blue, which is fine. So I'm just picturing where I want that cue ball to be. Okay, because I would quite like to get on the pink here if I can. Again, I've forgotten the counter break, but I think I'm okay. Now, I do have the choice here to screw to this side of the table. The only risk for that, if I land short, I'm maybe using the rest. I'm then potentially canning the reds. So the shot I'm seeing is to try and punch across to the other side. Yeah, that's the shot. But I'm going to have to do it off the cushion as well, I think. Try and improve the angle. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to have been a bit closer to that pink, but at least I've got the route now to these two reds. I'm going to have to come off the side cushion though. Right, that's good. Pleased with that. So I've got close to the red, so obviously that makes life a lot easier. So it was amazing how hard it was to get nicely on the pink. Okay, just pulled it back a little bit too far. I don't think it's too bad. Obviously if it was straighter that would have been perfect. Right, what do I do? Yeah, just going to have to try and feed the cue ball through there. I'm a bit disappointed with that actually. I really did mess up a little bit. I think we're all right. I'll just get through that gap okay. Just keep it on the pink. Yeah, it's okay. Right, so just two more shots to go. Yeah, so just got the angle here just to punch this again, middle ball, a little bit of power. Okay, again keep my white ball close to the pink. So even though I'm a little bit nervous now because I need this to finish the job. There we go. So I think that was 70 something, hope it was. So that's step 5 done, so just 1 to go now. So my practice session using this practice challenge from the Cuestars Academy is going okay. So right, on to step 6, final step, try and make a century break. Right, so I've reached step 6. Again, this isn't the same as you'll see in the Q-tips video, Stephen Hendry's 6 steps to 100 break. That was quite random. So what we've got here is again a proper setup, and this one you're probably familiar with now. I've done a talk through on this. It's called the Xmas tree. So my target here is to try and get this century break to complete this challenge today. So so here goes. See how I get on. You'll notice I've got 6 reds here. So again, to get this century, I'm going to have to go into those reds. I'm going to try and go into them quite early if I can. Well, a little stun shot to begin the break. Being careful to leave a nice low black because I want to get into these reds. I need to get them open to have a chance of getting this century break. So again, I'm just imagining that I'm break that corner off. Now concentrate on the pot. Not too bad, just pulled it a little bit further off those reds than I want, but they have split quite nice. Right, so this shot, just a stun shot, just get a nice high black. Right, a little punch to get on these 2 reds. Okay, that's all right, just okay. Yeah, so when you play those punches, you want to sort of bring it down the centre of the table and you've got to read either side. And then you can't fail to get on one of them. Oh, didn't spot that well. All right, so the break's 16. Right, I want to have a low black here, so I'm just going to put just a tiny little bit of left on it. Again, didn't hit that well. 17. So I think I'm going to have to play across into this area. Just have a little visualisation of that as well. Need a little bit of punch on this. Just to make sure I don't fall behind that red. Now it'd be nice if I can get to the blue here, this red, which I can. So that's fine. So the break's 24. That's good. Right side of the black, 25.
Well, I picked him up a little bit early and he came up to Snooker before we arranged half one, so we just done the Snooker.
Right. I'm still wanting to put it in this area, but I'm just. Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm gonna. Yeah, I can just punch into that area. That feels safe enough to me. Yeah, just visualising that, make sure. Okay, so 30. Sometimes you're better off just taking some easy points if you've got some easy shots from just getting from the red to the blue. Right, yeah, does that pink go? Be handy if it does. It does. So there's no harm really, just putting that ball back a bit. Should it go in both pockets? Is that being better? Yeah, that's all right. Easy just to roll it in. If I'm screwing back, I'm hitting down at the white. It's a bit harder to control, where it just lends itself here just to top it through. I think I've got it far enough so I don't have to use the rest. Yeah, that's okay. Right, so be a little bit careful here because the pink will just spot, I think. 31, I think I might just run this forward to red by the black. Yeah, I just made absolutely sure that I couldn't lose position on that. Right, the only downside is the pink's going to be tied up. Yeah. Right, 37. Probably need the spider out. Yeah. So it might be a spider rest combo. Done a little short on that. And I think this is just again the ideal situation to use it. So you can see there I can get much higher and I can just span over these balls and get at the bottom of the white because I need to sort of stun this nice and quick. Yeah, that'll do. 38. Alright, so it worked out nice. Right, better put it here because Joe, a bit like me, a bit OCD, so I've got to have everything just right. Right now, it's the easiest shot here to get on a red. This is where it's getting a bit more tricky now. The devil in me wants to screw into this gap to just bring all these balls into play because I'm going to need them to do what I want to do. I mean, normally in a game situation, I'd try and avoid that because I only need to, in a game, you only need to get to that 10th red, but to get to central, obviously you've got to go further. So I think I'm going to go for it, take a chance here. I could really bring all the balls into play, so just visualise that. Yeah, just seemed a good shot to me. Yeah, so it's just left two that are tucked up. So it's 45. Right, so I brought that pink into play, which is what I wanted. Oh, I didn't hear that well. Oh, God. Where did that one come from? 46. Right. So just a tiny little stun here, just leave this red in the middle. $52. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Again, just a little stun. Oh, 53. $59. You can see here by just keeping this cue ball nice and tight, you can string a lot of pots together nice and quickly and easily. Right, now I need to just take stock again here. Is the pink the best ball to stay on now? There's the black. No, I think it's still the pink, so I'm up to 59. Just a little screw shot here, just pull this back a little bit. Yeah, that's all right. 60. Yeah. Yeah, again, I shouldn't really be playing cannons. I'll get my cue ball over to there. It's quite nice for that red. So it's a shot. Yeah, to pull it a bit more. And that's 66. Yeah, I could have played that better, to be fair, but it's quite a nice natural path to get back to the pink. As long as I don't land in front of this red. It's the only danger there. 67. Damn it. damn it. It's all going lovely there, wasn't it? Now what do I do? I cut the black in. I'll get my cue ball up here and have a shot of this red. The blue, I'm really fancying that. It's not a good angle either. No, it's got to be the black. So I just need to put just a little bit aside on this. Not much. Now, look at that. Oh. Now, because I've overcut it, obviously I've run further away from that red. I think I'm on 73. No, 74. Now, hopefully I can reach this. It'll be a lot easier if I can. So I know the pink goes. Now I can leave the rest. Right, big shot coming up then. So I just need again just to hit this with a nice bit of screw on it. It's quite a nice angle, I must admit. Oh yeah, that good. Now, oh, I got too far. Oh, it's tight. I wish I'd spotted the bloody damn pink. That would have helped. That's 75. Alright, now. Oh, damn. Whew. Right. Decision time. Good news, I am going to play it with a little bit aside. Just going to. Now I need a bit of luck here. Oh, could have been better. I think that's put me in the 80s. Right. I'm seeing an opportunity here trying to land high on the pink to get into those two reds. I think I'm going to need to get to the century now. So a little bit of screw and just a little bit of left on it. Yeah, I've hit that hard enough. I don't think I have. Alright, so change of plan. So I'm just going to have to screw it back for this red. Okay, it's not too bad. I think I can reach that. So again, try and get high on this black again, unless I can come up with some other plan. Can't really risk trying to cannon it off this red now. So I'm just thinking of the worst case scenario. If I land straight on the pink, what would be my options? Let's see if these go anywhere. I'll go into the... Again, I haven't spotted that pink well. Right, I think I've just got to... Yeah, I've just got to play it positive and try and get high on the pink. Again, just a favouring. Right. Now, how's that looking? Feels good. Yeah, got to be happy with that. Right now, just try to visualise this cannon. I hit just one of the reds, I'm pushing it towards side cushion. If I flick one at the same time. I think that's the better option. It's a little stun run. Yeah, that was my danger. I didn't flick the other red enough. My thinking was right, my execution was wrong. Right, so what's the best option here? Will that cut? I don't know, that looks like it does. I think that's better than the other choice. Just got to hit the paint of this. Hope it don't go in the middle. Oh, I don't believe I put the green instead. I'm not sure if that's 100. I think it's high 90s. But if that's the one I have to take, I can't be too disappointed. I played the break pretty well. Got perfect position on the pink. So disappointed then not to get the cannon right, but I could see the dangers there. I called it, didn't I? I said I was pushing this red towards the cushion. So my plan there was to try and just make a little bit more contact on the other red. But anyway, whether that's got me 300 points or not, I don't know. I think I'm going to wrap it up then. I'm quite pleased with that because I've only been practicing. I sort of was going to give myself, 2 or 3 hours to do that, but that bit of filming, I think I've spent about an hour and a half on it. So I'm quite happy with what I've managed to achieve in an hour and a half. So there you go. There's a little example of what you get out of the Cuestars Academy. You get all these practice challenges. You've got all these routines. You can build up your own practice sets, practice challenges of your own. There's so many routines in there. I've lost count now. I mean, it's probably getting on, I don't know, 500, 600, 700 routines. So you can pick and choose which ones you like. So if you enjoy watching these talk through videos that I'm doing, please give them a like. And if you haven't yet done so, please just click that little subscribe button. It makes such a big difference to what I'm doing. And once again, thanks for watching today, and thanks for supporting Cuestars. Catch up with you soon. Bye.